Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mike. I've been doing a couple videos on how my hiring process is going so far. Um, I started the process probably about 3 months ago, give or take. Um, Submitted my application probably about a week and a half later. I got the email to go ahead and schedule my entrance exam. Now, if you're like me, I hated school. I hated taking tests. Um, Go in with a clear mind, go in with confidence. Obviously, I can't tell you what's on the test. It's just logical reasoning. They want to see where your head's at during certain situations. Um, I did that. Like I said, if you're like me and you hated school, I walked in there with, I'm gonna ace this. Did it, walked out, called my wife immediately and said, I bombed this test. Um, I waited what seemed like years, about 2 weeks. Got the email that I passed. Um, and then waited another about a week or so, and I got the email to begin my EQUIP, which is the background investigation. Be thorough. They are very, very thorough. They want to know everything. Have everything handy. Previous addresses, previous employment history. I want to say going back 7 years. Your family history. Stuff the government obviously wants to know. They're gonna hire you. So did that. Kept getting emailed back. Obviously, you're gonna miss a couple of questions on there. You're not gonna answer to what they want it to be. So I kept getting emailed back probably about 3 times. Finally got it submitted and accepted. And then waited about another week and a half. Got the email for my structured interview. And then got that same day emails to submit fingerprints and my fit test. Not my fit test, my medical exam. Did those both in the same day. Had my interview actually yesterday. And it's intimidating. I'm gonna tell you that. I can't tell you exactly how or what they're gonna ask you. But if you've never been through a panel review, it's a panel of 3, and it's intimidating. But obviously, they just want to see where your mind's at. Can't go into too much detail. But I passed that. And they asked me as soon as they were done how I think I did, and I said I don't think I did very good. And he chuckled and said, "No, you passed." So I did that. I live in South Texas, so I passed through a checkpoint. I did ask a couple of agents that were standing there what the hardest part of their hiring process was. One of them was pretty young, probably about my age. I'm 28. And he said, seemed like each one had a different answer, obviously. He said academy. One said the entrance exam. Never thought he'd be in law enforcement, just like myself. One said the fit test. They had different answers. But they did tell me, have confidence in yourself, and that's something that I never really had much of. Excuse me. If you're somebody that's watching this video that's thinking about, or any video on the hiring process, that's thinking about doing it, just do it. Don't make excuses. I made excuses for way too long. I want a career. I want to retire as an agent. I'm tired of, I can't say dead end jobs, because I'm tired of not having a career. My dream was to be a firefighter, and but you need a GED. I didn't know that Border Patrol is the only federal agency that you do not need a high school diploma or a GED to get hired. So I saw that. I said, I'm gonna apply. Like I said, I live in South Texas. I grew up close to the border, so I'm very familiar with Border Patrol. It's something I never thought I'd see myself doing. My brother is in law enforcement, and that was his dream, was to be an officer of whatever he's gonna do. I think he wants to do a state trooper. He's working at a sheriff's office where he lives right now. So yeah, sorry I keep looking. I'm at work right now trying to make this video. But yeah, just do it. Don't make excuses. And if you're going through the process, keep on top of it. One of the gentlemen that did my interview yesterday, he said, you know, he hates seeing people get as far as I have, and they don't keep up with their emails. So they miss out on something, and they got to start the process all the way over. This is actually my second time applying. The first time I couldn't make it to my entrance exam. I was in the oil field, and my days off landed within that. My days on landed within the time period that I was allowed to take my entrance exam. So I missed it, and I got an email probably about 2-3 months later to go ahead and reapply. So I did that, and here I am, ready to go. It's exciting, to say the least. I never pictured myself in law enforcement. But yeah, just do it. What else? If you haven't already started getting into shape, get into shape now. No matter what step you're on, push-ups, sit-ups, and cardio is what they couldn't stress enough to me. PT is anybody that's been in the military or anything with that kind of background, you know, PTs, it's not a joke. You're gonna be doing a lot of sit-ups and push-ups and a lot of running. So get that going. Start eating right. Myself, I started doing light yoga to get my body back to where I need to be limber-wise. Some of you youngins can get up, roll out of bed, and start running. Some of us need, 30 minutes to stretch before we start running. So get that going. Take care of your bodies through the whole process, even after. Let me see. Hand tattoos. If you read the pamphlet, it clearly states nothing from the wrist down, nothing from the neck up. This is getting removed. I just wanted to get through the process. They did tell me I need to have it removed before I get into the field. So yeah, if you have hand tattoos, be prepared to get them removed. Or neck tattoos, behind the ears, anything. Obviously no obscene tattoos, nothing gang related. Going looking professional. No pants, no boots. I'm a boots and pants guy. I didn't own a pair of slacks or dress shoes. Got a lot of nice shirts, but nothing from the waist down. I didn't have nothing. Luckily, my brother is probably about the same size as me, so I was able to steal a pair of his slacks and some shoes. And I went in and I went into a training facility, and the instructors were there, and they were like, well, you're making a good impression, because we've had a couple come in pants and boots and it says business casual. So, nice polo or button up with some slacks and some nice shoes. Get cleaned up, nice haircut. Remember, you're representing yourself and also the Border Patrol agency. They're looking at you right now as a pre-agent. So they want to see what you look like, at your best. Just be upfront, be honest. I have not yet got the email for my polygraph or fit or drug test. I want to say the drug test is last. Excuse me. Study. I've been studying the immigration laws a little bit. Just so you can have somewhat of an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Spanish, if you can brush up on just a little bit of Spanish. Obviously, they're going to teach you in the academy. If you're like me, I understand it. I don't speak it. So that's something, obviously, I've been practicing a little bit on. I speak Tex-Mex. That's about it. Yeah, if you can brush up on that, or if you have family members that speak Spanish, tell them, hey, talk to me in Spanish so I can pick up on what you're saying and, respond back in somewhat of Spanish. Yeah, just get ready. If you're going through the process and you know what I'm talking about, if you're thinking about it, don't think about it, just do it. So I'll be doing more videos later on. I wish I would have started a little bit sooner, but such as such. This is my first video ever. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not one of those people that are go do your research. No, I've done my research, and from my perspective, I'll answer you. If you don't want to answer here, follow my Instagram. I don't have much on there, but it is Mike Texan 13, and it's a picture of me and my kids and my wife. So if you see that, follow it. I'll follow you back. If you want to answer me, if you want to ask questions through there privately, we can do that. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to turn you away. You got questions about anything, process. I'm very open about my story. And if you're like me, a high school dropout or dropped out, period, or whatever your case may be, I'm not judgmental at all. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, I'll be doing more videos later on. But until next time, love and good luck.